Coach Heath Pearson. I'm coming back at you with one of the great stories about a sensational WNBA player, and that is Brittney Griner. She has this new memoir out, Coming Home, which is really fascinating. I read the book. I highly recommend for you to purchase the book. Well, anyway, WNBA player Brittney Griner, she is a phenomenal player. Her height, she is 6 feet and 9 inches tall. She is a stellar center for the WNBA, and she played 7 seasons in Russia when she wasn't playing for the WNBA. Now, some of you may ask, why would you play basketball overseas when you are playing for the WNBA? Well, anyway, there is a pay disparity. That's right. The average WNBA player only makes $116,000 per season. However, NBA male players, the average, you are making $12 million per season. So there you have it. You have many WNBA female players who go overseas to play basketball so that they can support themselves as well as their families. And Brittney Griner, she was averaging about $1 million per season when she was playing basketball in Russia. Now, in 2022, there was a very, very serious matter at the airport in Russia. Brittney Griner is walking through the airport and she gets stopped by security. Why? Because in her luggage, she has 2 vials of hash oil cartridges. Do you believe it? 2! And in Russia, marijuana is considered illegal. Now, at that point, her phone and her passport were taken away and she was escorted to jail. Now, some of you may ask, why would you be walking through the airport and you know that you have these 2 hash oil cartridges in your luggage? Well, she forgot about it. I don't know how she forgot, particularly when you know that it is illegal to have anything associated with marijuana in your luggage. How did she forget that? I don't know. I don't mean to criticize her, but you're already a standout because you're close to 7 feet tall and you get caught with marijuana, hash oil cartridges in your luggage. And now she got to do 9 years in prison. Now, in her book, Coming Home, she talks about her terrible experience in prison. She elaborates that the male guards, they had to strip search her on a regular basis. Can you imagine that? You are a female and you got to get completely naked and male guards got to search your body. On top of that, she says in her book that she was living in squalor. Her mattress was covered with blood. She had no toiletries. She had no soap. So when she had to go to the bathroom, well, no toilet paper. Additionally, she was coerced to work 12 to 15 hours per day in frigid cold weather. Now, at this period in her life, she thought about committing suicide. Do you blame her? She has no access to family or friends, and she gets sentenced to 9 years in prison. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. She is released after 293 days in Russia because her wife, Rochelle, who was a lawyer, she advocated for her on a daily basis in social media, and she communicated with the Biden administration, and President Biden was able to do a prisoner swap for Brittney Griner, and she came home. And what is so fascinating about this story is that in 2024, she was selected to play in the Olympics on the USA basketball team. And check out this video right here. You can see that Brittney Griner is just doing a phenomenal job, and she won her third gold medal for the USA. Now talk about turning a situation all the way around. My name is Coach Cheese Pearson. I highly recommend the memoir Coming Home. If you haven't done so already, I want you to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and please add comments, and make sure if you like this video, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Make that happen, and check out my recap on the phenomenal basketball player Brittney Griner. Thank you.